First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders that do rule by the great millstone. Peace and salutation to all you Akim out there pushing this gospel in sincerity and in truth. Say shalom to you humble and sincere sisters out there as well. This lesson will be entitled The Elect's Destiny. Right? The elect's fate. The elect's story. Everybody on this earth have a purpose to serve, have a path to walk, a path that was already carved for them. And everybody has something to do. Right? The Greeks, the many peoples of the past, but especially the Greeks, believed that things were fated to be, and that their lives, that they were like puppets, and the gods were the ones that were in control of the strings, just carrying them around as they see fit. And there's a certain truth to that, because our lives have already been written, and we are just acting out the parts on our way, right? And there's a special people upon this planet, special men and women and children that are walking this planet, and they have a destiny, right? They have a destiny, they have a real purpose, a purpose of true significance, right? Certain tasks that they have to complete. But the tasks that they have to complete is not easy, and the path that was carved for them is a path filled with pain and sorrow. Alright, so the 2 Ezra 7 verse 6, it says, there is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. And this again is the destiny of the elect. There's a city that is building, which is the New Jerusalem, the kingdom of heaven, right? And all the things that come with it. And the entrance to this kingdom is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place, and that dangerous place is what we are walking right now. You understand? This timeline that we are in, we are walking the dangerous path. The path that has a fire on the right and on the left a deep water. You understand? We are walking through perilous times. We are walking through diverse temptations. We are walking through sufferings and persecution and trials and tribulations and agony and stress and depression. You understand? And all manner of pain and sadness and weakness and curses and evil. Right? This is the path that we are walking on, the dangerous path, right? But this is the path that has to be walked in order to reach the city that is full of all good things. And now this path was only created for the elect, right? A lot of people don't understand that, because these other nations, they can't access the kingdom of heaven. And the 2/3 of Israel can access the kingdom of heaven. So only the elect, the 1/3 of the people of Israel, only they have the ability to walk this path. Only they could walk it. The path was created for them to walk. You understand? To reach to that city which is full of all good things. Right? Because the elect, they are the first fruits. They are the first spirits that were created by Yahweh Shai. They are joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, right? They are joint heirs. So they were the ones that were ordained to receive of this glorious city that is filled with good things. First, they are the ones that are put. They, firstly, Yahushai, and then those that are heirs with him, joint heirs, which is the elect, they will be the first to dwell within this new kingdom. They will be the first to eat of this magnificent world and receive of it. You understand? So this path that they're walking, right? It wouldn't have a rerun of overcoming America. It wouldn't have a rerun of overcoming the flesh. Only the elect would overcome this flesh, because the rest of Israel gonna what? They're gonna return through what? Through sex, through reproduction, through reincarnation. So only the elect was chosen to walk this path, and only they could walk it because the Lord put that spirit upon them, and they've been chosen before the foundations. The 2 Ezra 7 verse 57 said, Then answered he me, and said, This is the condition of the battle which man that is born upon the earth shall fight, that if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said, but if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say. For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying, Choose thee life that thou mayest live. Live, Salakia. Right? This is the condition of the battle that is which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. And ask yourself, who are the ones that are fighting? Are the tutors of our people fighting? No, they are not fighting. They have fully given themselves up to defeat. They have willingly accepted darkness. They have willingly accepted slavery. They have willingly accepted wickedness. So only the elect are fighting. Only the elect are fighting. Only the elect are fighting for what? The victory. To receive what? Life, glory, honor, immortality, and everlasting kingdom of that city filled with many good things. Only they are actually fighting right now. The people of this world, these other people, these dried up bones, you understand? They are not fighting anything. Only us. Only we fight the things that we think and the way that we feel. Only we fight temptations. Only we fight against people that call themselves family. Only we fight against Esau spiritually, and fight against this world, and fight against these demons, and fight to stay true to Rabbi Hashem Yahushai through all manner of suffering. But always understand that this is the walk of the elect. It's saying that here, right? The walk of the elect is to suffer pain. It's to suffer and go through pain and go through torment. To go through that fire. Look at 1 John chapter 5 verse 4. It says, Whatsoever is born of Yahweh overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. Who is he that overcometh the world but he that believeth that Yahushua is the Son of Yahweh? Right? So whatsoever is born of the Lord, the elect, they are the first fruits. Yahweh created Yahushua, who created the elect. We are the sons of the Most High, right? You read 1 John 3, it says, Behold what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of Yahweh. Therefore the world knoweth us not because it knew him not. Beloved, now we are the sons of Yahweh, and it does not appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. You understand? So we, I shouldn't say we, because we are the hopeful elect, right? But the elect, they are the sons of the Most High. They were born of Yahweh, and they were also reborn, right? Because in this life, they were wicked, they were evil, they were going after Satan, and the Lord, they put a spirit within them, and they were reborn, right? They repented, and they became what? A new man. and new women and new children. You understand? And that way the adoption all goes back into the Lord returning back unto us. You understand? People think adoption is, because it's like a new thing. But no, it's not necessarily that. Right? The adoption. Okay, you read Hosea 1 and 10, it say, in the land where it said, ye are not my people, it shall be said, ye are the sons of the living power. The adoption is the Lord taking Israel and grafting them back into the fold. Right? Redeeming them and reclaiming them. That is what the adoption is not talking about the Lord adopting no new nations. It's talking about the Lord bringing back the people that He has already knew. You understand? And it said that to Israel pertained the adoption in Romans 9. So if the adoption pertains to the Israelites, it shows that we were once His people and He cast us away, and now He's going to adopt us. He's going to bring us back. You understand? So the 1 John 5 verse 4, it says, for whatsoever is born of Yahweh overcometh the world. So this is the destiny of the elect, to overcome this world. This is the victory that overcometh the world, our faith. So by our faith in Yahweh Shai, by our hope, right? Because when you hope in Yahweh Shai, you would reject the MOTB, you would reject the image of the beast, you would reject the name of the beast, you would reject the wickedness of this world and the deceit and lies in this world and the temporal riches of this world, because you believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and believe that He is returning with something greater than or any man has ever seen. You understand? Your faith will make you continue to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, even when you face with all manner of evil and being persecuted for it. Your faith would cause you to continue to stay loyal to the Most High. Book of Romans 8 verse 28. It says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh, to them who are the called according to His purpose. Right? The scripture says, many are called but few are chosen. And that we didn't choose Yahweh Shai chose us. And it says, them who are called according to this purpose, for whom He did foreknow, He also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of His Son, that He might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom He did predestinate, them He also called, and whom He called, them He also justified, and whom He justified, them He also glorified. So the ones, they say, whom He did predestinate, right, before the foundations of the earth, to be conformed to the image of His Son. So the ones that believe in Yahweh Shai right now, they were the ones that were with Yahweh Shai in the beginning. You understand? And the image of Yahweh Shai is what? Perfection, is purity, is power, is faith, is wisdom, is all things righteous, is truth. And then we conform to that, which we conform to the image of Yahweh Shai, which is what? Truth, righteousness. You understand? So this is the destiny of the elect that was given to them before anything was. You understand? The book of life was already formed. This work was already made. It was just for them to do it, to walk it. You understand? So know that not our, but the elect's destiny, right? The elect's destiny is to suffer, is to go through hardship, is to go through pain, and to hold firm to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Your destiny is to overcome this world. You were created to overcome this world, the things and the wickedness of this world, to overcome the so-called white man. You were created for that. That is our purpose on this life, on this planet. The book of Acts 14:22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. You understand? Through much tribulation, we will enter into the kingdom of the Lord. And we all know who would receive the kingdom. The kingdom would be for what? The joint heirs, the elect, the first fruits, the ones that were with him from the beginning, the ones that were preordained, predestined to overcome the world. They say that they have to go through much tribulation to enter into the kingdom of their Lord. You understand? Pain is a part of our destiny. Suffering and poverty, crying, agony, suffering. As you know, now say that word, that is a part of our destiny. That is woven into our fate. And none is greater than Yahushai. It was a part of that is the destiny of the Son. That is the fate of all the sons of the Most High. From the eldest son, which is Yahushai, unto the youngest, and to all the elect, beginning with Yahushai, because he's the head of the elect, he's the head of the body. All of us had to go through this. Now, well, we have to go through this, just as Yahushai went through it, to suffer, to receive glory and all things. Right? The last two precepts here, the Genesis 3 verse 4. Right? Understanding what really went on here. The Genesis chapter 3 verse 4, it said, the serpent said unto the woman, and we know that the serpent was not a literal snake. Right? But a man, it says, he shall not surely die, for power know it. For power doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. I'll start at verse 3, verse 2, it says, and the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, power hath said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. The serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die, for power doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. Now the serpent said that power know it, that the Most High knew that, right? The Most High knew that in the day they were to eat, receive of the philosophies of the doctrines of good and evil, right? That they would be as gods, and the Most High knew that, which is true. The Lord knew that by them eating of evil, that they would become gods, because before they only knew one side. But to be a true judge, one must understand both sides, and that's what God is. A God is a ruler, a judge, a divine one. You understand? In order for you to judge murder, you must first understand what murder is. In order for you to acknowledge and see righteousness, you must first know what it means to be wicked. In order for you to appreciate light, you must first know and experience what darkness feels like. And the Most High understood this, and that is why he caused them, because the Lord knew, the Lord is in control of all things. The Lord caused them to eat of those philosophies, because he knew, because why? They will become as gods, knowing good and evil. And man was made in the image of the Most High. Man was made to be immortal. Man was made to have dominion. And the man that is being referred to is Israel. You understand? We are princes of power. We are gods upon the earth. Is it not written in the book of the Lord that ye are gods? Right? We are the chosen ones. We are the rulers of this earth. And rulers must understand both sides, just as the Most High understand both sides. It say, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. The same way the Most High rules in heaven, the Most High, through his Son, right, through the elect, right, that government would be established on earth. And the same rulership that is in heaven, the same order that is in heaven, that same order will be established upon the earth. You understand? So that's what it was. The Lord caused them to eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, knowing that in the end of that, they would become as gods. And no, it didn't happen one time. Because when they ate of it, what was the first thing that happened? They lost their immortality, and then they were cursed. Right? So the Lord had to show them that he laid two birds with one stone, that disobedience would bring death, sinning would bring death. Right? And here what they say, the Ecclesiasticus 4 verse 16. Here what they say, it say, if a man commit himself unto her, which is wisdom, it say he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. It say, for at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul, and try him by her laws. Then she will return the straight way unto him, and comfort him, and show him her secrets. But if he go wrong, she will forsake him, and give him over to his own ruin. So we see here that at the beginning of wisdom is what? Pain, fear, dread, torment. And then when you are purged, when you are exercise therewith, right, with this wisdom, right, it's a patience, a work it much, I believe it's patience work it much strengthens our faith, or something along those lines, right? So when you come into this thing, when thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for what? Temptation. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So once you enter into this truth, prepare to struggle. The same way when Adam and Eve received those philosophies of good and evil, and they thought that what Eve thought that what they would become as gods, knowing good and evil, and that was true. But that is the end of it, of this walk. That is what will happen at the end of the walk. It said that in verse 18, she will return straightway unto him. So after he receives of this wisdom, and he suffers by this wisdom, at the end of his suffering would be what? Comfort. And he would show him, she would show him her secrets. The secrets of wisdom is what? Immortality, infinite wealth, infinite power, rulership and dominion, glory and honor, everlasting joy, an everlasting kingdom, all perfection, all peace. You understand? All love, by that is the secrets of wisdom. You understand? So this is the destiny of the elect, to suffer, to go through pain and fear and dread and torment, just as our Lord went through, to become gods, to become rulers upon this earth. You know, and with that, hope the system was defined. All praises, honor, and glory will always go to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakudash. I say Shalom.